from Soloed Quest. Welcome back. Today I want to show you a new unboxing for Scythe, Invaders from Afar. This is the, I believe it's the first expansion that came out for Scythe. It is one of my favorite games, and yeah, I got this on my birthday, and I'm quite eager to open it and get to play with it. Again, beautiful art on this box, as you can see. I mean, this artist is just amazing. Look, here's some more art. Let me show you first the art in the box. So you have this art here. So this is part of a new faction. They have a little monkey with them, kind of like a Japanese feeling. Here's the new miniatures. Here's some more artwork. Again, everything is amazing. Every single piece of art in this game is stunning. Let me get this box open so I can show you what's inside. Alright, so here we go. If you want to take another look at it, okay, without all that glare. Here's the art on. If you want to stack it vertically, here's some more beautiful art and another beautiful art. Here are the miniatures, but we'll see them in my hand, which will give you a better idea of how they look. Let's open up the box, okay? So this expansion basically adds two new factions to the game. I can't remember their name, but we'll see them in a bit. So, new tokens. If you already own Scythe, the base game, you're surely familiar with these. So the buildings, they're exactly the same, just in a different color. So we have basically a purple faction, okay, purple faction, and we have a green faction. There's they have a base on the player board already, the game board. So you were only missing the miniatures and the tokens on the base game, and that's what this expansion brings. It brings those two factions that are depicted in the game board, but you didn't get to use them yet. So Invaders from Afar fixes that and brings you those two factions. Okay, so these are the miniatures. Let's get them out of this box. I'm sure this is what you really want to see. There's a little... By the way, there's zip bags as well. Okay, so more zip bags. Now there's a bit of tape here. Let me get it out. Here you go. Okay, so let's get these tokens out of the way as well. Okay, so let me show you first the purple faction. Okay, so this is your hero, your leader, I guess. Quite nice miniature. Very nice miniature, very detailed. Has a little monkey on the staff. Clearly Japanese theme here going on. Great miniature, great detail. And here are the mechs for this faction. I like this design a lot. They are a bit more roundish. There you go. Very nice. I'm a big fan of these mechs. I think these might be my favorite from the game, honestly. I really like the design on these. Great art, great work here on the model design. Now, as for the green faction, let me show you our hero first. Okay, here you go. He has a little boar. Well, not so little. He has a big boar actually with him. With a little rucksack here for some meds and grenades and all sorts. Okay, there you go. I think I like the I like this idea better, the boar, but I think this one has is a better miniature because of the poses and the monkey on top of the staff. That looks really, really cool. So yeah, both are great, to be honest. I mean, amazing quality as always from Stonemaier Games. Just one of the greatest quality components, to be honest, in board game. I love their components. Okay, so let me get one of these mechs out. Okay, there you go. So these are two-legged mechs. They are a bit weird, but they are very original. Their design. Not sure what I mean, they remind me of something, some kind of animal. Not sure what, but there you go. So these are the Green Faction mechs. Okay, so these are the miniatures you get in the expansion. So usually those 4 mechs per faction, and then your heroes. What you also get inside this box is a deck for the Automa. I don't know how you pronounce it, to be honest. Okay, so these are basically, if you have the older Automa decks, they don't have cards specific for these new factions. See here, so these cards have those actions that happen if you are playing one of the factions from this expansion. Like here, it's the green symbol, and well, here it's probably something different. Yeah, the green symbol there. So the base game didn't have these cards, so there were no special orders or special actions for the Automa if you were playing expansion. So these are just to be added or replaced. You have to replace them in your deck if you don't have the updated Automa deck yet. So how do you know which cards to replace? You look at this. You look at this corner. Okay, you see there's something here. It's 5SE, 8SE, 18S. Oh, sorry. 18SE. Let me try and zoom in to show you. Right there, 18SE, 19SE. So these are the codes for the cards you are replacing. So you take those 4 out and you put these 4 in if your deck isn't updated yet. If you look into your deck and these cards with these codes have the symbols for the new factions, then you're all good. You don't need to add these cards to that deck. He's already updated. Okay, so what else do we have inside? Have a little leaflet with some backstory for these 2 factions. Okay, so they're called Albion and Togawa. Okay, I'm guessing this is Togawa and this is Albion, because Togawa clearly a Japanese name or reference. Okay, so there's a component list. Playing with 6 or 7 players, how to do that, if any changes to the rules. Some backstory to the Albion faction, and some backstory to Togawa Shogunate. Okay, some more backstory here. Okay, cool. So this is pretty much a lore leaflet as much as an explanation to rules changes and how to implement these new all this new stuff in your gameplay. So another components list, how to replace cards for the Automa deck, setup, how to set up the Automa deck, gameplay. Okay, so more rules. You should read this as well. And here we go. We have the faction boards. Okay, for these 2. Let me show you Albion first. So here we have Connor and Max, Clan Albion. Which one of these is Connor and Max? I'm not sure. I'm guessing, is this Connor? Because he's on the left and I'm not sure. So one of these is Connor, the other is Max. You will have to research which one is which. Okay. Okay, so I went and checked, and this is Connor, this is Max, okay? So don't mix it up. This is Connor, this is Max, okay? So this is the Albion faction mat. Here's their special ability. Exalt. After moving your character, you may place a flag token on its territory. Okay, so you have to check. We have to check what do these flags do. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Togawa also uses tokens. It's mine tokens or trap tokens, something of the sort. Okay, so here's Togawa's player faction board. It's a Kiko Enjiro. I'm guessing this is a Kiko. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. So here are your abilities for this faction. Main ability, Maifuko. After removing your character, you may place an armed trap token on its territory. So they both work kind of the same. They place new tokens on the map here. As for mech abilities, by the way, this is Togawa's. Move across a river. Maximum 1 character or 1 mech per turn. Okay, so you're not restricted to what kind of land you are going to river walk. So this is handy. You can go into anyone, but you can only do it with 1 of your characters or mechs per turn. Move to or from lakes in combat. On a lake, you may play 1 more card. Okay. Before combat, where you have exactly 1 unit, you gain 2 power. Okay, this is very nice. Very nice. Okay, so if you do a lot of, let's say you engage with 2 or 3 characters on your turn, you're gaining 6. Either 4 or 6 power for free, so that's pretty good. Move to any territory with a trap token, you may arm the trap. Okay, so I don't know what they do, but here's something to do with those tokens. So Albion's mech abilities: move across rivers to or from an adjacent tunnel territory. Okay, before combat, where you are attacking, opponent gets -2 power. Okay. Before combat, where you are defending, gain 2 power. Okay, so they are very focused on power here, combat power. Move to any territory where you have a worker or flag token. Oh, this seems pretty good. They can move really fast with this, I guess. Very, yeah, they can go all over the board with this, as long as they place those flag tokens. Yeah, so I'm liking Albion, to be honest. Okay, so this is your faction mats. Now, besides all of this, there's your tokens in the box. So these are your flag tokens, your trap tokens. Okay, here's the back. That's what you will be seeing on the board. And once you someone steps on your trap or activates it, they get these penalties. Okay, so that's how the traps work. Some coins here. Although they do have the back of the guard, I'm not sure what these are. And some new tokens here. They seem to replace a mech ability, this one, and this one seems to replace a faction ability on the mat. So I'm not sure how to use them, but they're in the box. And we also have, finally, 2 new so these are the player mats, the production mats. Okay, so you have 2 new types here. It's the militant and the innovative. Okay, so let's just take a very general look at these. I'm not a Scythe expert, so I can't really tell you if they're good or not. There's so much stuff on these boards, to be honest, that yeah, I just go with it when I play and try to make the best of it, and I'm not really sure which one is even the better one. So yeah, 2 new of these boards, these production boards, and 2 new faction boards. So there's quite a bit of stuff here, to be honest. It's for what you pay for this expansion, I think it's totally worth it. The miniatures, again, are great. So yeah, that's Albion, Togawa, and if you are a fan of Scythe, I highly recommend you getting this, at least for the components wise and quality wise. It's yeah, it's a great value for your money. Let's see if on the table this is also amazing. I will be doing a playthrough for sure with these new factions, just to show you guys how they work. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you're interested, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye bye.